This arc solidified One Piece. Ladies and gentlemen, what arc am I talking about? Drum roll, please. Water 7, hands down. This stamped One Piece for me personally. And before I go into detail on what makes Water 7 so special, if you have not watched Water 7, leave the video immediately. There will be spoilers. Repeat, there will be spoilers. So let's dive into it real quick. Quick takeaways from Water 7. First of all, the graphics took a quantum leap into HD. Moving on, the Going Merry was going through a lot. The Going Merry is getting ready to check out. We learned about Robin's past. Then we dive in and learn more about a group called CP9, which works for the world government. Then we go a little bit further on to learn about a Buster Call and what happens with that. Man, then we had a feud that's funny with Usopp and Luffy. That's the big one that's in this series. Then another big one with Second Gear. First time seeing Second Gear unveiled. Crazy work. Then obviously we learned more about Franky, who's going to be a crewmate for the Straw Hats eventually. Boy, oh boy, and this was a real big deal. Sniper King and Luffy declaring war on the government. This is really big. And finally, probably the most important one, we learned that Zoro actually can take care of babies. Oh, okay, I'm playing about that one, y'all. Got throw a little funniness in there. All right, let's move on. Okay, so let's start at the Going Merry. So the Going Merry is the only reason that they came to Water 7 because Luffy and the rest of the crew was looking for a shipwright because they need to get the Going Merry fixed because the Going Merry took a lot of punishment, especially from the knockup stream. And you know, the Going Merry is like a part of the crew in a sense. So they don't want to get a new ship. And this is very important because this is how they eventually end up meeting Franky, who obviously later joined the crew. But this is a big reason, and really the only reason, that Usopp and Luffy have a dispute. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna go in whatever order I want to. And I gotta go to this one right here where I got the most energy. The dispute between Luffy and Usopp. Man, look bro, not even gonna lie to y'all. I never wanted to jump inside an anime and sock a character so bad. Man, I wanted to sock Usopp so bad, bro. So let me break down what happened. Do I really gotta go there? Let's break down what just happened. So like I said, the whole point of going to Water 7 was to fix the Going Merry. So let me just give you a brief summary of what happened. So they had all the money to get the repairs done and everything. So for whatever reason, I don't know why, Usopp was in charge of the money. You putting the weakest one in charge of the money. So Usopp ends up getting robbed by Franky family, which is Franky and them boys, and lose money. So he already mad, but Luffy is already talking to Ice Pops, and Ice Pops is telling Luffy like, look man, there's nothing we can do. This ship is gonna die. There's nothing we can do. I wouldn't even do it, even if you paid me to do it. And Usopp doesn't know. Luffy already spazzed out on Ice Pops because he was like, nah, there's no way. You have to be able to fix the Merry. Like, how are you guys shipwrights? Y'all not gonna fix this. So he did everything he could. So Luffy came down to a decision like, all right, we're gonna have to just get a new ship. And he told Usopp. So Usopp started spazzing out. Usopp started getting that look in his eye. So it get to a point, Luffy like, look man, you could lead the crew. And then Usopp challenged Luffy to a fight. And man, when I tell y'all bro, they really let Usopp hold his ground against Luffy for a decent amount of time. The plot armor killed me. Come on man, come on. This man is the most cowardice dude in the damn series. Always looking to run and duck his tail bro. But he has his best performance against his captain who brings the best out of him. Come on bro. And then, like, this the best I seen this man Usopp ever fight, bro. Bro, if you fought like that when they came to get that money, we not even in this situation, bro. Like, Usopp, oh man, I hated him so bad, I swear to God, y'all. And what's killing me for real is he really simping, bro. The only reason he cared this much about this ship is because Kaya gave them the ship. And Usopp, she gave the ship to Luffy. Not you, brother. Luffy. My gosh, bro. So y'all know ultimately Luffy had to lay down that belt on Usopp. And you know what? Luffy's so cold, he said you could keep the shit, bro. You could keep it, bro. And that's how that went, man. This scene right here, man, it was a very important scene, but boy, man, did Usopp piss me off. Alright, and let's talk about let's talk about Robin real quick and what went on with Robin. So towards the beginning of Water 7, when everybody's checking out the town and everything like that, Robin is walking around exploring and then walks past a familiar face and leaves off with that familiar face, which turns out to be CP9. So within this series, we get to see how Robin like came about, her background, where she's from, and just pretty much her past, because up to this point we really don't know too much about Robin. And it shows us like as a kid, Robin was like a scholar. You know, she was able to read the poneglyphs and stuff like that. So she was a real scholar. But you know, Robin's past was very dark though. She was the only survivor on that island. Everybody else, her mom, everybody was killed, and it was a hit from the government. That's the crazy part. Aokiji is the only reason Robin is alive, and she befriended a giant, and he also helped save Robin. And it was a hit from the world government. That was the craziest part of it. Like, she didn't really have friends, and she was alone a lot of times. That's why she has that solitary attitude. So let's talk about CP9. CP9 basically sums up the Akatsuki of One Piece. They was strong, man. They got finger pistol, they got iron body, like they indestructible and some more stuff, but they pretty much government agents. They like, I'll probably say they kind of like the FBI pretty much. They like they like the feds. They really high level government, and it's really like some backdoor behind the table activity going on for them. And the crazy part is that CP9, bro, they was the shipwrights. It was crazy work, man. And they backdoor ice pops, man. And we got punk old Spandam right here too, man. He did a buster call, and a buster call is so important because basically what a buster call is on Modern Warfare 3, you get that 25 kill streak, bro, you got the Moab now. Do your homework on Moab. Is a mother of all bombs. You pretty much finna nuke everything, bro. That's what he did. And a buster call is the most powerful thing the government can do. So if they do a buster call on, let's say, the state of Florida, the whole Florida gonna get blew up. Everybody, no survivors. Even if you with the government, without, everybody on there gotta die. And that's actually what happened in Robin's situation. A buster call was called, ironically, by this man's father, and that's how her hometown got destroyed. And this man, Oda messed up. Oda, we need to see this man get beat up way worse than what he did, because he kept on punching on excuse me, y'all. Kept punching on Robin and kicking her and stuff like that. I was gonna come through the screen. Do your homework on how I was about to go through the screen and get the get back for Robin, because he ain't finna be hitting the bait. I mean Robin like that, okay? And I don't like him though, man. Let's continue though. Ooh, don't get me started on second gear. I say, don't get me started on second gear. I say, ooh, when Louis brought out the second gear, boy, that was like Goku bringing out that Super Saiyan, wasn't it? CP9 ain't even nowhere hit him. Nah, this ain't the same Luffy. Second gear, this was major. We see transformation now. Different. It hit different. Alright, let's talk about Franky. Franky and Ice Pops, as you can see, they was like brothers growing up. Like, they learned all their shipwriting from Tom. Tom is like the greatest innovator in engineering in One Piece history. Like, everything they learned came from Tom, and Tom was phenomenal. He's the one that created the Sea Train. That was crazy beneficial. And Franky was pretty much like a misfit. Like, he really loved making battleships and warships, and that kind of was the demise of Tom in a sense, because the government used that to say that Tom was making weapons of mass destruction, and they used that to frame Tom, and Tom ultimately ended up dying off that. And that also was the world government, and Franky also knew the blueprints to Tom's weapons. So this is probably one of the most memorable moments of Water 7. So pretty much to give a little background information, Robin kept on fleeing the Straw Hats and telling them, I don't want to be in the crew anymore, I'm done, I'm gone. And she really wanted to stay, but she was really caring about her friends, because she has the buster call in her memory, and everyone around her is going to get hurt and killed. So she doesn't want to put that burden and pressure on the Straw Hats. So Luffy understands that the government is after her, and the government is the one that wants Robin. So Robin tells Luffy, like, the government will be on you if you mess with me, so no, just leave me alone. So Luffy said, Sniper King, shoot down that flag. And they shot the Firestar thing, whatever, at the government flag, burned it, which declared war on the whole government. And that's Luffy telling Robin, whatever you into, I'm into. Whatever you got going on, we got it going on with you. We at war with the world about you. That was epic. Do your homework. That was epic. I'll do the same thing for Robin, but that was a great scene. And another one of my favorite moments of Water 7 is Zoro standing on business. So pretty much Usopp wants to join the crew back, and Zoro is like, look, man, we not playing pirates, man. If we really pirates, we got to stand on principles and morals. Like, he cannot be talking to the captain like that. If he wants to join this crew back, he has to apologize. He can't try to sweep this under the rug. He can't try to act like it's no big deal, nothing happened. And he's holding Luffy accountable. And he told Luffy he will not accept him a part of that crew unless he apologizes. And this shows so much about Zoro's character because he cares about principles, morals, and everything it means to be a pirate. And he also is holding Luffy accountable. And with Zoro being the first one Luffy recruited, I look at Zoro as second in command. So, super honorable, and I agree with Zoro full-fledged, because if he lets that slide, then you let another thing slide, and another thing, etc. So that was a great viewing of Zoro. And I almost forgot to mention, man, this is another thing that made the Straw Hat so cold. When Usopp, yeah, he pulled some BS with Luffy and stuff, but they found out Usopp tried to go get the money back from the Franky family. So, you know, Usopp got that boom, bah, bing, boom, boom. They laid belt on Usopp, and he was knocked out cold. And he's no longer a part of the crew. But they connection and they bond so strong. They like, hold on, man, we finna go get the get back for Usopp. And they all put their game face on, went and messed up the whole Franky family, and destroyed their house, man. So that was also a beautiful scene, and it just illustrated how much camaraderie they have amongst each other, even if they not seeing eye to eye. So that was a dope part too. So obviously Usopp ends up apologizing and joins the crew back, and that was that. But man, Water 7, this is definitely one peak in my opinion, man. This was like a super amazing arc to me, man. Like I said, the graphics, the plot twist, the storytelling, like everything was superb in my opinion. So in the comments below, man, let me know, did you guys enjoy Water 7? Do you think I'm overhyping it? Who's your favorite characters in Water 7? Who's the worst characters? What's the pros? What's the cons? Just talk to me, let me know what's going on, man. I feel like Water 7 was just about perfect. I will admit, I don't know how Nami beat a CP9 member. That definitely baffled me a lot. But overall, man, it was a great, man, it was a great arc, and I really understood why One Piece is an all-time favorite anime. But hey, it's your boy T Warrior 773. I'm gone. I'm out. Make sure to like and subscribe and share, man. Get in the comments. It's your boy. I'm gone.